Welcome back. Now, John, I feel like I've just not had enough football in my life since LSU didn't have a football game this past Saturday.
Hey, but I know what you're saying. It feels like there's been a little bit of a void in my life. But that bye week served the football team well. And while the Tigers were resting at home, two teams ahead of them in the rankings lost. The Hokies of Virginia Tech and Buckeyes of Ohio State fell in the rankings, allowing the Tigers to make a move back up. With the first BCS rankings being released this week, the road to the national championship becomes a little bit clear. The Tigers debuted at number 9 in the BCS, putting them third among SEC teams. Florida opened up on top of the BCS right where they finished the season last year. Close on their tails are the Crimson Tide of Alabama and Longhorns of Texas. The most likely scenario is that all three will win out the regular season. This leaves the Gators and Tide to play in the SEC championship, with the winner going on in the national championship against Texas Longhorns. Speaking of big showdowns, LSU's volleyball team had another big weekend to continue their streak of 8 wins. This sets up a rematch of the Tigers' only SEC loss this season, the number 7 Kentucky Wildcats. In addition to their 3-zip sweep of the Tigers back in September, the Wildcats are undefeated in SEC play. The LSU volleyball team, now ranked 20th nationally, is playing great volleyball, having now swept 5 straight matches. The Kentucky match will take place Saturday at Lexington's Memorial Coliseum. The Tigers will then travel to Knoxville for a Monday night volleyball match against the Lady Vols of Tennessee. The Vols are riding their own win streak as they have won 4 straight matches, 3 of which have been sweeps. LSU's soccer team struggled on offense again this past Saturday, ultimately tying Ole Miss in a scoreless game. But the team got out of its funk on Sunday with a 4-0 beatdown of Mississippi State. The team has 2 huge games this week. Festivities start early with a Thursday night match at Florida, the number 17 team in the nation. The spotlight will be on the Tigers on Sunday as ESPNU comes to town for a matchup between SEC East leader South Carolina and SEC West leader LSU. LSU can win the season with 2 wins this week. An SEC championship for the Tigers would be the first in program history. The NFL has several intriguing matchups this week. The fun begins with the annual game in London, England. This year's match will be played between the winless Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots, fresh off a 59-0 stomping of the Tennessee Titans. The other morning game to keep an eye on will be the undefeated Vikings at the Pittsburgh Steelers. In the afternoon, Chicago will visit Cincinnati. There's been a bit of a twittering war between Bears QB Jay Cutler and Bengals wideout Chad Ochocinco this week, so keep an eye on that. The New Orleans Saints put their undefeated record on the line at Miami Dolphins, who are fresh off of a bye week. I think the entire state of Louisiana is on the edge of their seats as the Saints continue this win streak, and it's really exciting, huh?
You know, I will say it again, black and gold, Super Bowl.
There you go.
Thanks, John.